Let's quickly review LegalZoom. They've been around for a while, and so in today's conversation, we want to review LegalZoom, see what they do, if they're really worth it. That's the whole thing, because people are asking questions about LegalZoom, and so in today's conversation, we will provide you all the answers you need to make an informed decision. So stick around until the end of today's conversation. You will love it. I guarantee it.
One in a million, one in a million, one in a million. You know they're coming up to me, cause I'm just the kind of flower that's stinging from the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million.
Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous if you are to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka. Now let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to offer you a very granular, very detailed review of LegalZoom. So at the end of today's show, you will have all the answers you need to make an informed decision about this service. So LegalZoom review. Now, Let's first start with the overview here. What are we talking about? So LegalZoom offers affordable pricing packages to meet your very specific needs. So packages range from $79 to $350, okay, plus state filing fees, with the option to add on additional services including a registered agent, tax advice, and access to a legal form and document library. So businesses can also pay a low fixed rate for many types of legal work, which offers ongoing access to attorney consultations and legal reviews. Add-ons can get pricey, but the upside is that most LLC orders can be split into 3 monthly installments, but it is based on your overall total. Okay, so if you were just to file, let's say, an LLC, that would not be eligible for the installment. So turnaround time depends on any state-specific backlogs and 3 filing speed packages for LLCs. So it's very important to remember that. So for economy, you have 20 business days. Standard, you have 10 business days. And Express Gold, 2 to 5 business days. So boss, the thing is you have to think about which one suits you. In addition, LegalZoom offers a 60-day money-back guarantee if you are unhappy with services and will process your refund within 5 business days. We really love that feature here, because for any service that provides money-back guarantee, that means they are very comfortable with their service. Okay, so when you think about LegalZoom, when you close your eyes and you think about LegalZoom, I want you to think about one thing: an online legal service provider. They are considered to be the top solution, or one of the top solutions in the industry when it comes to meeting your legal needs. Not only is LegalZoom a great option for setting up an LLC, it also provides legal help for every part of your life, including personal, family, or intellectual property, something that the other services do not do. And one thing I want to say here is that if you want to contact LegalZoom, they are available every day, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific. On weekends, they are available 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific. And you can call the number 1-888-379-0854. Again, the number is 1-888-374-0854. Okay, and you can email them at support@legalzoom.com. Now that I've given you, let's say, the synopsis, the overview of the company, let's dig a little deeper here in terms of the services they offer. Okay, so when you think about LegalZoom, you have the good and the bad, that's for sure. So they're one of the top providers of online legal services. It has a lot to offer when it comes to legal services, but even the best providers they have areas in which they could improve. So we think that LegalZoom can improve when it comes to customer service, for example. So LegalZoom, their LLC services are great. So basically, you can you just need to tell LegalZoom all about your business. You select your preferred business formation package. You sit back and relax while LegalZoom takes care of preparing and filing your paperwork. And you can also use LegalZoom's free business name availability checker to make sure your preferred business name is available, right? So if you haven't decided yet, you can skip this step and come back to it later. So before you reach the point of choosing your business formation package, LegalZoom will try to upsell you on a bunch of different packages. They do it all the time, okay? And really, honestly, in our view, you don't need many of these products. So if you want to bootstrap your business formation, skip these offerings at all. And you can always add them later on. I mean, this is how they make money anyway. So for LegalZoom Incorporation Services, and this is a very popular option for businesses that are looking to incorporate. So it helps businesses to form a C corporations or an S corporation. So if you are not really sure which option is most suitable for your needs, LegalZoom's support team is available to offer personalized advice. So incorporating your business with LegalZoom is just as simple as forming an LLC. You answer LegalZoom's questions, okay, about your business, and you choose your package option, and LegalZoom will take care of the rest. And so what about LegalZoom Registered Agent Services? Now, there are no two ways about it. Every business needs a registered agent because those agents handle the acceptance of official mail on behalf of your business. This can include things like court documents if you get served, official state mail, state tax notifications, Secretary of State notifications, and annual report notices. In other words, they help your business to remain compliant and make sure you never miss important filing deadlines. So LegalZoom's registered agent services start from $299 per year and also include $1 million identity theft protection and credit monitoring, unlimited cloud storage for important documents for your business, access to compliance calendar with upcoming critical deadlines, coverage of paperwork and fees when switching from a competing registered agent. So this is kind of cool. So I promise you that we are going to get very granular here in this review. So let me dig a little deeper. What are the pros and cons of LegalZoom? Really, when you close your eyes, again, the pros. They have an easy to use online platform. They have low cost ongoing legal help. Some LLC plans include VIP processing. They have a highly rated customer service. You have money back guarantee included. This is an established brand with plenty of LegalZoom reviews from customers to help you make a decision. You have access to a wide range of legal services and products, okay, legal documents and forms to help owners and managers navigate the legal issues and challenges of starting and maintaining a business. You have the ability to form a professional LLC, so what's called a PLC. And so LegalZoom has industry experience when you really think about it. They have industry experience. They've been around for 20 years, more than 20 years, okay? They have helped a lot of entrepreneurs and small business owners turn their dreams of forming their own company into a reality, okay? So when you have this level of experience, you can rest assured that your business's legal needs are in extremely capable hands, okay? They have a diverse range of legal services. They have a very affordable, in our view, business advisory plan. Great. Their customer support is great in some areas. For instance, in the LLC formation department, they do a great job. But when it comes to registered agent, based on our review and our experience with them, they can improve a little bit more. Okay, they have extended customer support hours. This is really good because they work on the weekends too. And they also have a lengthy satisfaction guarantee period. Think about it, 60 days. That's really good. What about the cons? Their registered agent service is expensive. LLC formation can take up to 30 business days. Add-ons are very pricey. They have lots of upsell. That's kind of crazy. LegalZoom, stop with that upsell, man. I mean, this is just you have to make money. We really get that, but the upsells are just too crazy. Now, the LegalZoom LLC cost is more expensive than business formation alternatives like Zen Business and Northwest. Some online LegalZoom reviews from customers complain about the lack of transparency and higher fees. Customers are required to pay extra for helpful LLC features such as EIN and operating agreement. When you think about LegalZoom, this is not the cheapest service available at all. Okay, and they have expensive registered agent services, and they also have a slow turnaround time. Now, when you think about LegalZoom, I want to talk about all the other benefits, all the other services that they have that could be beneficial to you. Okay, so with LegalZoom, you are able to form a company. I've already established that. You can apply for licenses and permits, and you can get a tax ID and EIN. But it doesn't stop there. LegalZoom also not only provides help for your business, but for every part of your life too. So here is a list of additional services that LegalZoom provides. So they do wills, they do power of attorney, they have estate planning documents, okay? They do trademarks, they do copyrights, they do patents. So those are things that really differentiate LegalZoom from its peers, because some of its peers do not do those things, okay? Let's dig a little further. Now, the thing you have to understand is that every state requires that an LLC have a registered agent. So some states allow you to be your own registered agent for LLC formation, as long as you meet the state requirements. So to free up your own time and add a layer of privacy, LegalZoom offers third-party professional registered agent services for $299. Again, in our view, this is very expensive, really. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. Registered agents are very important because they are there to receive documents, as I just said earlier. They are there to receive documents on your behalf and forward them in a timely manner. This is important. They also offer you the assurance that there will always be someone available during standard business hours to take delivery of any important notices and documents. Okay, and so this is really good. Now, one thing I want to say here is that at the end of the day, you want to sit down, put a list of things that really are important for you. Obviously, a registered agent is important because it is compliance related. You have to have it. But there are other things that you don't need to have. So think about, especially I was talking to you earlier about the upsell. About the upsells, you don't want that for now. You have to be very careful about what you need, okay? And one thing I want to say here is that depending on the states where you are located, you can go to the state's Secretary of State Department with their website and see what kind of conditions you need to fulfill to qualify for an LLC or an S Corp or C Corp or whatever company in that particular state. And that's all you need. That's all you need. Okay, that's very important. Let's talk about pricing. Okay, and you can see on the screen here so that LegalZoom actually has a constellation of services, and so they have their pricing for LLC formation services. So they have economy, they have standard, and they have express gold. For economy, they have $79 plus state filing fee, estimated completion time 20 days. So they do name check and business filing, articles of organization, LLC next step guide, peace of mind review, lifetime customer support, and financial account authorization letter. For the standard plan, which is at $329 plus state filing fee, estimated completion time 10 business days. Okay, this includes economy package, and the economy package features, in addition to deluxe organizer, official certificates and seal, LegalZoom VIP processing. And then for the express gold, you have this will cost you $349 plus state filing fee. The estimated completion time here 2 to 5 business days. So this includes standard package plus expedited processing within 24 hours. In addition to rush processing with the Secretary of State. So Secretary of State processing time can vary and are subject to change. And you also have express shipping. So as a solid low-cost option for small businesses that don't have their own lawyers, LegalZoom was included as one of the top services, in terms of best LLC services. So when you think about LegalZoom, I want you to think about a constellation of services. Okay, so you have business formation, initial reports, annual reports, DBA, that's doing business as, limited partnership, last will, and nonprofits. This is among others, okay? One thing I want to say here is that it really depends on what you're looking for. It really depends on what you're looking for. And the question is, should you buy LegalZoom Economy, Standard, or Express Gold? Again, it depends on your needs. Are you in a rush? Or are you there just chilling? It doesn't matter when it's done. You can wait for 30 days. It doesn't matter. Or if you can't wait, then you want to go for the rush or the premium. You want to go for the rush or the express gold. Okay, and because the whole thing is that it really comes down to what you are really looking for. When it comes to LLC formation services, a lot of entrepreneurs they're really clueless. Okay, but you want to sit down and write on a piece of paper all the services that you need. Once you have them written down, you have a clear idea of what you need to buy from LegalZoom or any other provider for that matter. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Shorty Kiwi Show. I'm still having a review of LegalZoom as granular as possible here. And so I want to go to the ratings that they have had in our view, okay? So when you think about LegalZoom review, I mean, for the cost value, in other words, how much they are, how much can you get value for how much they are charging, we believe they deserve an 8/10. So LegalZoom is one of the more expensive online business formation services, hands down, in our view. So their services are higher, their prices are higher when it comes to articles of organization filing, name check, lifetime customer support. Okay, and LegalZoom does not offer a free year of registered agent services like other companies. In terms of customer service, we have rated them 8.3/10. We believe that they have a below average or average experience when it comes to their customer support. They have a lot of stuff they can improve. Okay, and the thing is, for ease of use, we gave them 8.7/10. I mean, the entire order process should take no longer than 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, in case you are unable to complete an order in one sitting, LegalZoom emails a link to your saved answers, giving you the option of completing your LLC formation order at a later time. Now, LegalZoom does not have an ongoing user dashboard, so this can make it more difficult for customers to stay organized throughout the LLC formation process. So this is kind of important. So LegalZoom, if you're listening, you really need to fix that. What about the included features? Well, we have given them a very low 6.9/10 because once your orders goes through, LegalZoom mails you a package including all LLC formation documents, paper copies of your personalized operating agreement, and the personalized corporate kit if you ordered the standard or express gold package. Okay, but we think that essential business features like an operating agreement and EIN services, they are no longer offered as part of the LLC, the LegalZoom LLC packages, which could be very, very aggravating. So instead, they are offered on top of the package price, which means the cost can really, really, really add up fast. So this is not really interesting for us, okay, and for you, okay. We think it's not really good for the consumer, but it is what it is. Now, if you think about the LegalZoom Economy Kit, it really includes the following. You have a welcome letter with next steps, articles of organization, filing endorsement. You have personalized operating agreement, financial authorization letter, and help guide. Okay, and you also have 5 member certificates. I want to quickly talk to you about the alternatives here because there are a lot of players out there that can do the same job that LegalZoom is doing. Okay, so LegalZoom has some of the most versatile service offerings in the online legal services space, hands down. So whether you want to form a business, protect your intellectual property, or need family law advice, LegalZoom can help at all. So from a business perspective, LegalZoom's one-off services are pricier than other providers, but businesses that require ongoing legal advice, they can really benefit from LegalZoom's long service packages with flat monthly fees. Okay, now when you think about how LegalZoom ranks vis-a-vis its competitors, well, they're in the middle. Okay, and versus, for example, Rocket Lawyer, which in our view is best for most. Okay, you have InkFile. InkFile is best for business formation, for example, and LegalZoom that we just talked about. LegalZoom is great for flat fees and versatility, but also for ongoing legal help. And you have Up Counsel. It's really great for complex legal needs. We have Avo, which is great for free legal advice. And we have Legal Match, which is great for locating an attorney near you. Okay, so this is kind of important. And one thing I want to say here is that when it comes to the best LegalZoom alternative for LLC services, we think that's Northwest. We also think about Zen Business as well. There we have two favorites here. When it comes to the best LegalZoom alternative for branding services, we think of Taylor Brands. We have covered Taylor Brands on other shows. And when we think about the best LegalZoom alternative for legal services, we think Record Lawyer is really cool. Okay, so at the end of the day, it really depends on what you are looking for. It depends on what kinds of recurrence, what kind of frequency you look for those services. Whether you want a one-off, let's say, piece of advice, or you're looking for something recurrent, something ongoing. So, and also, what is your budget? Okay, and as I said before, are you in a rush or are you just chilling? If you are patient, you could pay less. But if you want to have as in anything, if you are rushing, you want an express service, that will cost you money too. So that's what it is. What it is. So let me give you our final thoughts on LegalZoom. Okay, LegalZoom may be a decent option to form an LLC if you want to work with an established brand to start your LLC. If you are willing to pay extra for better premium services and features such as EIN and registered agent services. If you are not in a rush to form your LLC or are willing to pay a considerable premium to expedite your order. If you need to form a professional LLC, a professional limited liability company, okay? So it is what it is. And the thing is, you can set up an LLC yourself. So first, you want to check with your state if you are interested in starting a limited liability company. Each state has different regulations, so you need to be very careful here. And what does an LLC service help with? Well, LLC services can provide different variations in offerings. Okay, you can have name availability search, online document access, the options for a registered agent add-on, creation of articles of organization, and additional legal services. Some, if not most, of these services may only be available through add-on fees or the most expensive packages, depending on the service provider. Okay, so if you were to ask us whether LegalZoom is a good way to start an LLC, well, it is a well-known established brand, and it may be a good option if you are willing to pay the additional cost for professional guidance and services. So this is very important. And again, if you want to form an LLC without physically being in the United States, that's totally possible, not a problem. Okay, non-residents of the United States can form an LLC under the laws of any state they choose. There may be some restrictions on the various state laws though. So be very careful. You want to do some research before actually deciding on which service you want to choose. And the final thing I want to say here is that at the end of the day, LegalZoom is one option. We have reviewed several options. We have compiled a rundown of a compilation of the best LLC services in the country. So go watch that video. If you are interested in the topic, go watch that video to have a clear idea about what you really need to decide, okay, and the kind of services you are looking for. We have a very rich, a very interesting, a very granular breakdown of all the services that those players offers, whether it is registered agent, whether it is LLC formation, whether it is other stuff, okay. So thank you so much for listening until now. I want to say that our overall review of LegalZoom, we give LegalZoom 9.1 over 10. So here is a recap. In today's LegalZoom review, I give you an overview, the services they offer, the pros and cons, the other benefits, the pricing, the ratings, the alternatives, and the final thoughts. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.